All right, I think we're live. How's everybody doing? I give a minute for everything to get caught up and I can start catching with the chat. So here we are. Let's take a look at where we are as we start this stream. We're at 99,624. I wanted to have like something showing on the screen all the time so you guys could see it. But the streaming software, there was no good way to do it except to use Social Blade. And unfortunately, Social Blade doesn't update real-time numbers. It like rounds it to the nearest 100. So I'll show you what I mean. See, it says 99.5 right now, and it's actually 99,624. So I couldn't use that number. So we'll just have to do it this way, and we'll just kind of, I'll look at the browser every so often to see how close we are. How is everybody doing? It's a little warm in my loft today. It's going to be a hot week here in Ohio. We're supposed to get into the mid-80s at the end of the week. Nate Carlo, Ohio garbage. There's no garbage in Ohio. That's all up in the state to the north. My Discord has a lot of pings. Yeah, well, a lot of these I haven't checked for a while. I have everything muted, so I only check it when I want to. Hello in Stuttgart. Very cool. My family name actually comes from not too far from Stuttgart. I'll show you where it is. It's oh darn it, what's the name? So by the way, in case you guys ever wondered, this is the area where I live, right in here. So you can see I'm halfway between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So here's the town that my family name was originally Maurer, M-A-U-R-E-R, which is German, and they came from this little town called Guggenbach, right here in Germany. And it's kind of northeast of Stuttgart. I don't know, maybe 30 miles or so. So I hope to go there someday. Let's see how far away it is. So 86 kilometers, so it's a little further than I thought. Mr. Beep's graduating Sunday. Congratulations, sir. Mr. Beep lives right down the road from me, maybe a half hour or so away. Ewan, thank you. I appreciate that. You have been around a long time, so good night, sir, and enjoy. Is Scotland as open as England is now? Because I know today was like a big day for all that. Brenden, thank you. Appreciate it. Hello in Moscow. Very cool. Thank you guys so much. We're getting close. We're 364 away. So I'm hoping maybe in 2 hours or so of the stream. So let's look at some memes while we're chatting. I should make Grumble a mod here. Yes, I should. Is he in here? If he is, I will. Oh, there he is right there. I'll take care of that right now. Boom. Taken care of. All right, cool. Why do I hate Michigan? It's required for Ohio State fans to hate the state up north. Callum, yes, that is going to happen because when I get to Scotland, I'm going to visit some of those sites, including Culloden, for example. Or Culloden, I'm sorry. I always pronounce that wrong. Yep, Grumbled's taken care of. All right, so let's see. Invading Korea almost makes you wish to nuke China. Yes, that was something that MacArthur wanted to do. No, Finn, the reason I made Grumble a mod is because he's already a mod on our Discord, and so I just needed to update his status on YouTube. So we're not just like randomly assigning people as mods on here. Is MacArthur one of the greatest generals? I'm not a huge MacArthur fan, to be honest. Emil, thank you. Appreciate that. It's part of the contract you sign when you move to Ohio, or it's just born into you if you're born here in Ohio like I am. All right, let's look at some more here. Alfredo, thank you. I'm actually wearing my football team. I'm assuming you're talking about soccer. West Bromwich Albion is my team. soon to be back in the championship. Since they will be in the championship, I'll be rooting for Leicester City in the Premier League next year. In Scotland, I'm a huge Rangers fan, and number 55, baby. They just won their 55th Scottish Premiership title. Here in the United States, Columbus Crew, although I guess it's now Columbus SC. We're not the Crew anymore. Weren't I at 75 like a week ago? Not quite a week ago, but a few weeks ago, yes. MacArthur or Rommel? I'll take Rommel. Hope the subscriber counter doesn't get stuck at 99.99K. I hope that too. Let's see it update. All right, we're up to 651. All right, cool. All right, let's look at a few more memes. There's a guy dabbing on a troop ship. I don't know how I feel about that. My son would be offended by this because he hates dabbing. In my opinion, which Ohio city is the worst to live in? Youngstown, which is like 8 miles from me. I would say Youngstown. Going for your first sit-down beer in a pub tomorrow. Grumble, that is awesome. I am so excited for you. Why not Wolves? Because my family's actually from West Brom. And if it hadn't been West Brom, it would have been Aston Villa, because I actually had a cousin who played forward for Aston Villa back in like 1918. I agree, there really isn't any rivalry right now between Ohio State and Michigan. Brenden, there's always a few. I'm a baggie, that's right. You commend my resilience. Well, I've only been a fan for a couple years. I was trying to pick a team, and I chose them because I've got multiple parts of my family that came from West Brom in that area. And it was down to them and Aston Villa. And then they played each other in the playoffs and the championship when Aston Villa went back up to the Premier League, and I chose West Brom. Some Sporkle history quizzes. The problem with Sporkle is I can't get a bunch of people involved. That's why I do quizzes, because we can get a lot more people involved that way. Bernard Montgomery or Eisenhower? It's tough to compare because Eisenhower really never had a field command. So it's tough to kind of judge him. He was better at strategic planning, I think. Cardiff, awesome. All right, we'll take one more look at the updated sub count. 661, that's how quick it goes up. Let's look at a couple more memes, and then we'll play some trivia. Oh, here's a good one. Henry VIII, 1521, the Pope is God's supreme vicar on earth. Change my mind. 1531, I have changed my mind. That's so true, because Henry VIII, and that's cool too that they have him fatter by 1531, he actually wrote some pretty strongly worded writings directed towards Martin Luther in defense of the Pope, and he was actually named Defender of the Faith by the Pope, and then he breaks away from the Roman Catholic Church. How many useful days are there in Ohio? Well, I think we get like, I don't know, 60 days of sunshine here. Favorite national anthem? God Save the Queen. Gotta be. I like the Russian national anthem a lot, and of course my own country. But I think, yeah, God Save the Queen. Actually, the Civil War was a war of northern aggression. Oh boy. Furry history. Jeez. People of the Weimar Republic. Germany must pay war reparations to the Allies or draw 25. And they draw 25. Which MLB team? Cleveland Indians. I'm all Cleveland. Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Cavaliers, Cleveland Browns for me. Hello in Glasgow, one of my favorite cities on earth. And if the UK and the US will get their act together and open up travel, I will be there. Hopefully. Soon. Whatever soon looks like. I have heard the new Sabaton song. You're talking about Defense of Moscow? I haven't heard Chad's national anthem. Glory, glory to Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, they're about to lose Harry Kane, though. And you know, part of me should have picked Tottenham Hotspur because they're named after one of my ancestors, Harry Percy Hotspur. Thoughts on Georgy Zhukov? Fantastic general, one of the best of the 20th century, certainly. Shall we do a history guy gaming Kahoot? Oh boy. Theodore or Franklin Roosevelt? Theodore, definitely. One thing I respect about Michigan. Nothing about the university. Well, that's a good question. What do I respect? I can't think of anything, and it's not because I disrespect them. I just don't know enough about them. Howdy in Lubbock, Texas, home of my favorite musician, Buddy Holly. I've been to Lubbock. What do I think about rugby? I don't really follow rugby a whole lot, unfortunately. Let's see where we're at on subs. Oh, we just passed the 666 mark. They're 668 now. Do I think the Civil War could have been prevented? No, not really. All right, let's do some quizzes. Everybody's welcome to join us. So how about a World War I quiz? Let's see if we can find a decent World War I quiz. You never know what you're going to get with these quizzes, whether they're good or bad. So I apologize in advance if we get a bad one that's either super easy or has mistakes. All right, this one's got 16 questions. So let's do this. And so you can use your computer, you can use a mobile device to join this. And it'll give you the join information right there. And you do this on your own screen, which is nice, so it prevents the delay. Because what you guys will see on my stream is going to be 15 or 20 seconds behind. So if you play, you need to be playing on your own device for it to make sense. Because by the time you guys see what's happening on the screen, the question will be over. So let me get myself joined in here. There we go. We'll give everybody a chance. Alex, thank you. Appreciate that. Crystal Palace fan. That's cool. I like Crystal Palace. You guys have Charlie Austin now, don't you? Is that where Charlie Austin went? I can't remember. No, he didn't go to another Premier League team. He went to Queen's Park Rangers. I have never been to Holland. I've never been to Europe. I'm hoping to change that later this year. If you aren't a Bama, Clemson, or OSU fan, you don't have an automatic seat at the big kids table. That's about right. All right, Dirk, good luck. Yeah, the last one was kind of weird. It never happens. For the memes, I should only show your torso in the video. Well, where's the fun in that? Hey, by the way, next week, gonna be in Georgia, and there's actually quite a few folks from the channel who are planning to meet up for my tour of the Chickamauga battlefield, which will be a week from Thursday. And if you are interested, if you live in that area and you want to join us, join the Discord server and send me a private message and I'll add you. We have a private channel where we're doing all the coordinating for that trip. And I'll do that with other trips too. Anytime I have a channel on Discord specifically to post about upcoming trips that I have. So if anybody's in the area and they want to connect, I would love to meet you guys. So that's what Insane's talking about. When I go to Western Europe, I'm planning on connecting with him there. You just saw Elon's Starlink satellites go over your house? We saw that here a couple of months ago. I am a Cavs fan, yes. Okay, we're going to get started here in just a second. Hello in Panama, very cool. I have not been to the Civil War reenactment in Zor, but I have been to the Zor village. I haven't been to. I was in Connecticut. It was actually one of my last trips before COVID. I went to Hartford. Spoke at a school near Hartford. The stream delay's like maybe 20 seconds, but that shouldn't affect the game because you're doing it on your own screen. All right, let's do one last check of the sub count before we get going here. 683, so we're 317 away. Awesome. Michael Finn, thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, and I got to say, a lot of people tell me that I'm one of their favorite YouTube channels, and I do not take that lightly because there's a lot of fantastic content out there, so I am grateful for those kinds of compliments. All right, take care. Reds or Indians? I'm an Indians fan. UK-based Browns fan. Very, very cool. I think they were supposed to play in London last year, but COVID messed that up. How old is the channel? Well, I started the channel officially last July, but I didn't start doing daily content until December Because originally it was meant for all my historic site videos, and then COVID hit and I wasn't traveling, so I started doing the reaction videos in December when I had like a couple hundred subscribers in December. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. We'll see how good these questions are. I was a little slow on that one. I was behind for some reason. So what ship was sunk by the Germans to bring the U.S. into the war? So by the time you guys see this, everybody will have probably already answered. Asher, that's very cool. I appreciate that you're doing that with your homeschooling kids. Roger, how's it going? If they open up the corridor, I will be there in July. If they will open up U.S. UK travel, July, I will be there. What's the count? We're almost 300 away. Yeah, more viewers right now than subs in December. Well, I appreciate Ian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your support. I was a Boy Scout all the way up through Star before I quit because I just had too many other things I was doing. Next question. Here we go. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure. That one was real clear. Impressment of U.S. sailors was War of 1812. I have been to Philadelphia several times. A mind-numbing final essay on the 20th Maine. Crazy. Minnesota. I love Minnesota. I've been there several times. Ginger guy's here. Awesome. Getting your second jab on Friday, Steve. Awesome. I hope you have minimal side effects. Yeah, I kind of agree. This one, it's a little, I don't know. That was it just depends on who makes the quizzes, honestly. This is all very American-centric, I guess. Which I guess, a lot of these are probably made by U.S. history teachers, so it makes sense that they tend to focus a lot on the American side of things. Hello from Albania. Very cool. I have been to Mexico a few times. Not like on the mainland, but I've been to like Cozumel on a cruise. All right, where am I at? I'm in 6th place right now. Here's our leaderboard. Ichabod Crane, awesome name. I've been to Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. In fact, there's a video of that. Is that my sister? I love you, sister. Danielle, thank you. Danielle is my sister. I think this is the first time she's ever showed up on a stream. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Very cool. So my sister... she is a respiratory therapist at one of the best hospitals in the world. So we're very proud of her. She's awesome. And it's cool to see her show up on the stream among the 600 of you who are here right now. She was my poor sister. We're 4 years apart. She's 4 years younger than me. And she got dragged to all these battlefields as a kid because we were raised by our grandparents. And so we'd go to Gettysburg or, Bull Run or Chancellorsville, and she would get dragged to these places, and all she wanted to do was just go swimming at the hotel pool. She didn't really care about all that other stuff, but she kind of got dragged into it. I have seen the TV series Sleepy Hollow. I'm a big fan. All right, how are we doing here? Let's do the next question. What is with all these things about the U.S. entering World War I? I feel like we already answered this question. That's why I said you never know what you're going to get with these quizzes, unfortunately. You and take care. No, she's at Cleveland Clinic, Dylan. What is my favorite battlefield? Gettysburg or Shiloh are my favorite two I've been to. Yeah, they are kind of the same question. They're all like about similar topics, it seems. I haven't been to the von Steuben house in Jersey, but I live near Steubenville, which is named after him. I have seen Come and See. It's very, very good. What is my favorite state? Ohio. Second favorite state would be Kentucky. All right, let's see if we get a different question this time. What was the goal of the League of Nations? Grant or Lee better tactician? Lee was a better tactician. Grant was a better strategist, I think. Most battlefields in England are car parks now. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's Fredericksburg, too. Fredericksburg is all just overrun by the city now. Check my sub count. All right, we'll check it real quick while we're waiting for the next question. I definitely want to go to Waterloo. Oh, we're over 727. We are 273 away from the big number. Exciting. You guys are awesome for getting us this far. The Chosen Christopher is phenomenal. The blank front was 350 miles of trench. Yeah, if you're a Christian or you're just into religious things like that, The Chosen is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Powell, thank you. Belarus, very cool. Thank you. Froboy, I try to stay out of... It's nothing against LGBTQ people and things like that. I try to stay out of modern, like, sensitive topics like that. Just because I try not to offend people one way or the other. And not that that should be an offensive thing, but I just try to stay out of that kind of stuff. It's the same reason I don't really talk about my faith too much. It's not that I'm hiding it. It's just I don't like to alienate people. Who were the allies? Oh, we got to pick more than one here, huh? Do I know much about Florida history? A little bit. Stuff I learned in school, but... Did Aaron Burr regret killing Hamilton? No. There was one time, like he used to refer to Hamilton as my friend Hamilton, whom I shot. There was one time late in Burr's life when he said something, and they actually quoted it in the musical. He said, like, had I read, I forget exactly the quote. I'm going to look it up now before we do the next question. I think, it's, had I read Sterne more and Voltaire less, I should have known the world was wide enough for Hamilton and me. And so the song where Burr shoots Hamilton in the musical is called The World Was Wide Enough, and it's one of the best songs in the whole thing. Yeah, he only just that one time ever expressed any regret. All right, where are we at? I'm in 13th now? Oh, I'm too busy chatting and not busy paying attention to the questions. I hate to even have to click on this guy's name. Hooker or Burnside? Ooh, tough one. Hooker. I think Hooker, they actually both were pretty solid generals. I think they get a bad rap for, in Hooker's case for Chancellorsville, Burnside for Fredericksburg, but otherwise, for the most part, pretty solid. But I think Hooker probably better. Edward, I actually did a whole stream on Hamilton way, way back when I had like 100 subscribers. I might have to do it again. Favorite war documentary. The World War II week by week one is pretty good. Yeah, it is U.S. oriented. Yeah, that's unfortunately the way these quizzes go sometime, depending on who made them. Are you blank? What is this supposed to be? I guess this is just, we're supposed to say what is this supposed to be? I don't know. I actually, ML, I think I have 30. I have slow chat on. It is. It's on 30-second slow mode right now. Favorite historical movie. Favorite series is Band of Brothers, and I'm going to be where they trained next week. Favorite historical movie? Glory. Yeah, the poster was some of these are pretty confusing. I think we're still waiting for a few people. But we're going to go ahead and end this one because not everybody answered it. Oh, I'm in 15th now. The World War in Color is a good one too. Elon made the crypto market crash, and I can't wait till he makes it. Insane, I'm with you. I got out of it when that started crashing. I don't remember what the code is. We're almost done with this one anyway. Waterloo is a very good movie. We're getting an HGG celebratory stream. We should. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. Because my gaming channel hit 40,000 subscribers today. Peaky Blinders is fantastic. Curry, I'm trying to get in shape because next week... Is it next week already? It is next week. I'm doing the 3 miles up, 3 miles down. I'm climbing that thing. You can drive to the top, but I'm climbing it. I haven't seen Schindler's List yet. Oh, where are we at? We are at 763. We are 237 away. Awesome. All right, on to the next question. I'm up to 14th now. I'm just too slow. Fitness channel. You know, we actually joked. I didn't do it for April Fool's Day, but there was some talk we were going to do a what was it? History Guy Gains. We were going to change the name of my gaming channel to History Guy Gains, and I was going to do workout videos. And I was talking about doing clogging through history and doing like a clogging video or something. I'm down to 15th now. Dunkirk. I liked Dunkirk. I hated the whole Christopher Nolan spin on with the timeline kind of thing that happened. But who's worse, Andrew Johnson or Woodrow Wilson? Boy, that's a loaded question. Can you be worse than awful? I think. I don't even know. I kind of want to choose. I am staying at Toccoa. Yes. Gonna be sleeping in the barracks in Toccoa. On the floor. Do I have a favorite author? Right now, it's Ron Chernow. I'm loving his biographies. Big fan of his biographies. I got to do his Washington biography. Favorite Avenger? Iron Man. Absolutely Iron Man. I like Gods and Generals a lot more than most people. 1918? You mean 1917? I haven't seen Chernobyl's synopsis, but the Chernobyl series was really good. Eastern Front best battle. I don't know if there's a best, but my favorite to study are Kursk and Stalingrad. Favorite era to talk about is the American Civil War and then the Wars of the Roses. They Shall Not Grow Old was really, really good. Sam, thank you. All right, next question. I'm 6th. What? I'm up to 6th now with just like 4 to go. What nation did not sign the Treaty of Versailles? Is Spider-Man an Avenger? I guess technically no, right? I haven't seen the Stalingrad 93, but I liked Enemy at the Gates. Miles Jacob Kim. I have shouted you out. I loved They Shall Not Grow Old. I thought it was fantastic. I have seen 1917. I really like it a lot. I wish we had more World War I movies. Man, there's so much great content there, but we overloaded on World War II and just kind of forgot about World War I. Favorite British monarch? At George VI. Who do I think is the most evil person in history? I don't know if you can say there's a most evil, but there have been some pretty evil ones. I have seen Dances with Wolves. All right, let's see where we're at. We got just a couple questions to go. I'm in 5th still. The Patriot, entertaining as a movie, but not good if you're wanting to learn about the Revolutionary War as history. Hitler's Circle of Evil was really, really good. That's a Netflix documentary series. Well done. I highly recommend it. What if Lee accepted the offer of command of the Union Army? It's a much shorter war. Favorite war to learn about right now is World War I. Working on learning more about the Napoleonic Wars, though. Yeah, we'll have to do some Total War on the gaming channel. My favorite country singer? John Denver or Luke Bryan. Not really a big fan of either one of them. I'm a Garth Brooks guy. Best general of the Wehrmacht? Guderian? Maybe? Genghis Khan or Hitler? Wow, it's hard to compare those two. Who's winning the Champions League? Man City. I hate to say it, but Man City's going to win. I'd rather Chelsea won because they've got an American as one of their leading players. All right, let's see where we're at. We've got 2 questions left. 790, we're 210 away. How long have we been streaming? Half hour. Okay, that's not bad. Moving along pretty good. My family told me to let them... They're all outside right now. They told me to let them know when we get close. I took too long on that question. I'm going to drop. Have I played COD World War II? I have. Kozin, thank you. Welcome. I have seen Downfall. Fantastic. At some point, that series I'm doing where I talk about some of my favorite scenes, we're going to do the Downfall scene, the Steiner attack scene where he's ranting about Steiner failing and how the army has failed him and the war's over. We're going to do that one. Favorite tank? T-34. Yes, Christopher. He is from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Now you're talking about Christian Pulisic. Civ 6. Yeah, we've actually talked about maybe doing a Civ multiplayer at some point. Look, kids. Yeah, I'm the second one in my family to hit 100,000, though, so I don't even get to be the first one. My daughter got there like a year ago. All right, let's do these last 2 questions, and then I'll get to some more of your questions. I'm 11th. Oh, this is the last question. Didn't we already answer this question? We already had that one. That's funny. Jared, thank you. Appreciate you signing up as a member. Favorite historical video game? Right now it's Grand Tactician: The Civil War, which I'm doing a series on my gaming channel. I have seen Dunkirk. It's good. Nuclear Gandhi. What is that? Do you think the person that made this quiz has Alzheimer's? Yeah, maybe, because they did do the same question multiple times. I finished 9th. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's get an updated number. Oh, we're over 800. 197 to go, guys. This is fantastic. I'm so excited. And I just want to say it again, and I'll talk about this more when we hit that number. None of this is possible without all of you. a lot of people comment and say that I'm very engaging with the people on this channel. Well, I don't know how I couldn't be, because there isn't a channel without all of you. Now, I apologize in advance, especially to those of you who have been around since we only had a couple thousand subs. Just by the nature of growing, it's going to mean that it's going to be harder and harder for me to connect with you on a one-on-one basis. I'm starting to get a lot more emails. I get like 20 emails a day now from people, like legit, like people emailing me wanting to tell me about something or request something or ask something, which I still read them all, but I'm having a harder time catching up and having time to respond to them. I get a lot of private messages on Discord. We got about 4,000 people on the Discord now. So I still read every single comment on every single video. Krillin died again. Thank you. Appreciate that. But please understand and please be patient with me as we continue to grow, that this will get harder and harder for me to be as engaged on an individual basis as I have been. Please don't think that it's because I care less or that I'm getting too big. Why did it just go down? Why did the number just go down? It's going the wrong direction. What is happening right now? I think a bunch of you just unsubscribed so you could subscribe again to push it up. So, but we'll try to do as many events as I can to try and stay engaged. And as I said, one of the cool things about the channel growing is this channel was always first and foremost for me to make original content traveling places. And now that COVID's starting to let up, the travel's going to start happening more often again. And the channel growth through I'm always going to do the reaction videos because they're fun. They seem to be well received. It's a great conversation starter for us to engage about history. But the growth of the channel is going to allow me to do more travel. And as I said, whenever I travel, I will publicize where I'm going to be and when. Because I want to meet you guys. I want to have those opportunities to connect with you out there at these historic sites. So if I get to somewhere that you live near, would love to meet with you guys, include you in the videos when we make them. Things like that. It's because I said I couldn't engage as much. Can we do a Civil War quiz? We can do a Civil War. I want to go to Bletchley Park. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but I'm going to show it to you right now. Real quick first. Social Blade, Lion's Pride, thank you. Appreciate that. So Social Blade still says it's going to take me 3 more days to hit 100,000. Oh, now it says 2 days. Earlier it said 3 days. So it's a little conservative with things. But man, if it's true that it thinks I'm going to actually hit 1 million subs by July of next year, I'll get to you guys' questions in just a minute. I apologize for not catching up on those. If that happens, I've already told my wife what I want to do for 1 million subs. And this is it. This is what I'm going to do when I hit 1 million subscribers. I'm going to turn the sound off. For like 2,700 pounds, you can get a ride on a Spitfire. And I am there. I am so there. That's my 1 million subscriber reward to myself if I get there. I do need to get to Fort Knox. I go to Kentucky like once a year because my family's originally from Kentucky. I have played War of Rights on the gaming channel. You can't do this one stream for 2 days. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Bletchley Park would be really cool to visit. I haven't been to the Lincoln Tomb. That is definitely on my bucket list to get to Springfield to do that. What do I think about Al Capone? Now, his grave I have been to in Chicago. I think Capone probably is one of those figures that gets blown up a little more than he should be in history. Kind of romanticized almost. What will happen when I find out my future son or daughter-in-laws don't like history? Well, my wife doesn't like history, and I stay with her, so you know. I don't know what the next oversimplified video will be. Yeah, so it looks like that they're flying over Dover right there. I think Fort Ticonderoga is still there. Be interesting if you get intercepted by a Messerschmitt 109. Insane. I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm actually more of a fan of the Hurricane, and I think you can do Hurricane rides too. Where would I visit in Ireland? You know where I most want to visit in Ireland, because I actually have ancestors who were kings in Ireland. Sounds like somebody's coming in here.
I feel like I
What's
keep
up?
hearing my name often.
Oh, well, here's the updated total. Take a look. My wife's coming in here. Here comes Mrs. Vlogging Through History.
Oh, we're getting close.
Yes, we are. 8:53. We started at like around 700. Army Men Life, thank you. Appreciate that.
Do you want that window open?
Nah, I'm good.
gosh,
I'm fine.
it's so
It is
hot
warm in
here.
here. I was just showing them what I said I wanted to do for 1 million
I know.
subs.
I've been watching you outside.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Because I was listening to the count.
So yeah, 8:55 now. We're getting super close. It's happening actually faster than I thought. It's only been 40 minutes. We got almost 700 people in the chat now. I don't think they can see you where you were. Oh, maybe you just walked away. There you go.
Oh, it's a delay, so I can't tell.
Yeah. I have it dragged over, so it's more of a square. That's why they can't see you very well. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll fix it.
It's okay. I don't need to be there.
Okay.
They don't really
Zach,
need to see
thank
me.
you. That video came out July 18th. Social Blade projects I will be 1 million July 17th. It's meant to be.
Holy crap.
I agree.
It's
100%.
crazy.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
860. We're getting there.
I saw your sister's on. Is
Oh yeah,
still on?
she sent me $20.
I subscribed today. Did you see it?
My wife finally subscribed.
I finally learned how to sign in. I didn't know I had an account. I didn't know if you'd see it or not.
Oh, look at it. It's still going up. So at one point it went down by like 10. I think a bunch of people unsubscribed on purpose to see the number
I was
go
going to
down.
come in just to do it to see. Oh, look, at one point.
666 watching now. That's crazy. Greetings from Cleveland, right up the road.
Ooh, excuse me.
I didn't know if that was actually showing up on the thing or not. It looks like it is.
Oh, you can get it.
Yeah, it should be showing for them, yeah.
But now it went down.
Yeah, I think people are unsubscribing on purpose and then resubscribing.
That's horrible.
Have my family subscribe to my channel. I'm not sure if they all have or not.
No.
I didn't know my wife
I
hadn't.
literally
So.
just did. I don't have a YouTube account,
Yeah.
so I don't think.
Your birthday's July 18th? My mother-in-law's...
mom's birthday.
I thought hers is the 18th?
No, hers is the
The
19th. That was
19th.
my Aunt Fran's birthday.
How do I know your
Sorry.
mother's birthday better
Sorry,
than you?
Aunt Fran's was 18th. My aunt's.
Yes. Yarn Hub's got some really good videos. You're right. Perrysburg, Ohio. Very cool. I'm going to go off of this number because people keep unsubscribing to make the number go down.
How are you still wearing a sweatshirt in here? It is so hot.
I have to represent the Albion.
What do you have underneath?
Oh.
You're just afraid that there's
No,
something
under
in
there it says y'all need Jesus.
Oh, well, that's good too.
That's your shirt.
Actually, I think oh yeah, that is mine. I thought I bought it for you, but I guess not.
All right, so what were we doing? We did a quiz.
Oh, you were showing what you're going to do at a million subs.
Oh, yeah, I was showing
I
that.
saw.
That's right. So what are we going to do now? Let's look at a few more memes. You won't get any of these.
Then I don't need to stay.
Think, Lee, think. Did you really think that I wouldn't just march my entire army to the city, then leave it without burning its industry down? That's Grant. He's got his other 2 stars covered by his fingers, I guess. That's funny. Cameron, thank you. Appreciate that. Favorite general of all time? Grant. I don't think he's the best general of all time, but he's my favorite. Chat's been crazy, and I have a 30-second delay, or like a slow chat, so they can only... Please not unsubscribe, someone said. Secretly, 99,864 of you are related to Mr. VTH, and I'm the only oddball.
Okay, so the kids outside didn't understand what was going on. They're like, what are you listening to? And they're like, can't you just go in there and like click like 100,000 times? It doesn't work that way. They're like, well, just keep subscribing. I said, it doesn't work that way.
Jesse in Canton, you're only an hour away from us. Vlad.
Woo-hoo!
First of all, you have an awesome name. Vlad Nikolai Radu. Are you Romanian? Oh, yeah, it says Romanian. I was going to say, it sounds like a Romanian name.
Not
Thank
there yet.
you.
Almost.
Appreciate that.
Almost.
So somebody said, I saw somebody with the last name Holbrook. My great-grandmother was a Holbrook. Where are you from? I'm curious. We got a lot of UK people watching. It's really late for you. What are you still doing awake in the UK right now? What? You're not in because that's why I said it's square. So
That's okay.
you have to lean over toward me if you want to be
Then
in.
I'm going to be like on top of you.
There,
And
you
it's
can do
too
that.
hot for that stuff.
Let's see where we're at now. Oh, it went down again. You jerk.
Oh,
Stop
because I
it.
came
Oh,
in.
there it goes.
I gotta go away because they don't like me. Maybe I'll leave until you get closer.
Now we're almost there. Now it's going up again.
There it goes.
883, 886. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close so fast.
They're messing with
We're gonna have to start watching it here in a minute. Insane genius. Thank you. Appreciate that. You used my moment saying trade is important, but I don't find it as interesting to get your students into trade history. Awesome. Yeah, trade is absolutely so important, but it's not as sexy, I guess you would say. Archer Fish, 1977. Were you born in 77? Best year ever to be born in. Thank you. Nathan, thank you. And I have played War of Rights on the gaming channel. The chat's going crazy right now.
Outside, Vinny was playing with grass, throwing it. I said, I should go take that in. That could be the confetti.
99,901.
He goes, you got 3 bags of grass or clippings right over there.
I got to take those to the curb tonight for trash night.
I don't want to clean them up. Otherwise, I would have brought them in, put them all over. Yeah.
Jack Richardson, do I know about the Children's Crusade? I do not. Yeah. Insane says, too hot for that stuff. And he's like, VTH is like, damn right. Vlad, thank you for joining as a member. Always great to have people from Romania join as members.
Every time I say it's hot in here, he goes, do I need to leave the room?
Yeah, we were in church yesterday. Yes, we were in church yesterday. And she's like, it's really hot in here. I'm like, do you want me to leave? And I'm the pastor, you know, so.
Oh, brother.
Hello in Leicester. Oliver, Leicester City fan? Hoping to visit Leicester, the home of the king found in the car park. Yeah, sure. That shouldn't be a problem. She's going to turn the ceiling fan on, cool it off in here a little bit. The 335-year war, I do not.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, we have to click the thing. You have to turn the light on.
Gotta be smarter than the fan.
Got to be smarter than the fan. That's right. All right. Let's look at a couple more memes, and then we'll check back on the count, because we're getting... I thought this was going to take like 3 hours, and we're going to do it in under an hour.
You were going to stream for 3 hours? People don't like you that much. Come on.
Is that Random Ginger Guy? Is that actually Random Ginger Guy? In that? No,
so
I don't think it is. Oh, it does feel good.
Doesn't that feel good?
German Reich has accepted our request to join their faction. Wow.
What's that mean?
It's Israel and Germany joining in a faction. Eddie, thank you.
What's in a faction?
Where they're, it's in a game where you're in alliance. Where they're elite units or their equivalent, like Imperial Guards, Grenadiers, Chasseurs, or in the American Civil War. There were some, but they weren't. They became considered elite by their performance on the battlefield. They weren't necessarily raised as an elite unit. You understand what I mean? Like the Iron Brigade, for example, was considered elite because of what they experienced during and how they performed during the war. But they weren't any different technically than the other units. Scatman Slaz. Any interesting facts for July 18th? I think July 18th is that Alexander Hamilton's birthday? I think it was. Let's look at July 18th. No, it wasn't. He was born in July, but Edward I expelled the Jews from England. That's not necessarily a good thing, but Adolf Hitler published Mein Kampf. There you go. That's a big one for July 18th. Seems like not a lot of good things happened on that day. Who was better, Rommel or Patton? I say Patton.
I could have answered that for you.
What was the worst millennium to live in? Oh, gosh. Having not lived in other millennium, it's hard to say, but I would say probably the one previous to the one we just finished. I don't know much about Somalia history. What do I think about Grant as president? Not as bad as most people think, but still not great. Mostly because of the people he surrounded himself with. History Explained, thank you. I appreciate that. I've played Age of History 2 a little bit. I'm the most influential person on YouTube. I don't think that's true, but I appreciate it. There are like 200,000 channels that have 100,000 subs, so
maybe someday, huh?
77 to go. South Africa, very cool. That is an unfortunate similarity, Ole, you're right. That's your dad's birthday, Dr. Puppy? Zhukov or Patton? Zhukov, if you're thinking like overall strategy. If you want to win a battle, I go with Patton. Insane says I have to promote the GoFundMe more. So in the link in the description, Insane and our other mods, They set up a GoFundMe. This was something they did. They didn't tell me about it until they wanted permission to publish it. But they set this up to help pay for me to travel places. So if you want to donate, it's a great way to do that. So there you go. I don't talk about it much because I don't.
Find it.
I try to avoid. There's links in the description below the video. Colombia, very cool. One of the most misspelled countries in the world. People usually spell it Columbia, but it's Colombia.
Best book you've read recently?
I am a pastor, Kobe. Best book I've read recently, A World Undone, which was a fantastic history of World War I. Grant's memoir was very, very good as well. Zhukov or Guderian, I'd take Zhukov. Indian history, yeah, we'll do some. Jack Calvin, thank you. Appreciate that. I demoted you to mod? I didn't think I changed anything. Red Rose Wolf, thank you. We got some rubles. We got a Russian fan. Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Jonathan, thank you for joining as a member. Man, you guys are lavishing me today with kindness, and I appreciate it. Kyrgyzstan is well. I agree. I wouldn't say Colombia is the most misspelled, but for a otherwise seemingly simple country to spell, it gets misspelled a lot. Your phone number is connected to the GoFundMe, Zach. Well, I guess there had to be somebody's number on it, right? I'm gonna go off of this for a minute so that when we come back, we'll be surprised at where we are. Let's go back and look at a couple more memes. War crimes? You mean trolling the traders? Oh man, that's Sherman. We're gonna be in that area next week when I go to Georgia. Could the Schlieffen plan have worked? Yeah, I think it could have.
Say the word again.
The Schlieffen plan.
Okay.
My wife's still sitting here. You guys can't see her, but she is here. Everyone gangsta until the number gets stuck at 99.99K. The Bohelius, yo, congrats. Thank you. Appreciate that. We did hit 40K on the gaming channel today. So if you haven't checked out my gaming channel yet, there's a link in the description for that too. Part of history I want to learn about the most, the Napoleonic Wars.
It's not good.
Well, it's because a lot of people are just jumping in.
Ah.
And you know, it'll go up as time goes on.
Okay.
I should play Yeah, okay, let's do a round of GeoGuessr. That'll be fun. If I can spell. There we go. So GeoGuessr is kind of a fun thing to do. You've never seen this before, probably. All right, so let's do famous places. So what you have to do is it shows you a picture, and you have to guess where on the map in the world that picture was taken. Connor Joyce, thank you. Yeah, poor Lannis ate that grape shot. You're right. Marius Thomas, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, well, this is Greece, right? I mean, that's got to be Greece. Clearly. And I will be answering these before you guys actually even see them, so you won't be able to help me with the answers. But it's got to be in Athens, right? Let's see how close I got. I was 2 miles from the correct location. That's pretty good. I'll take that. When is the Mr. Terry collab happening? I'm going to have to connect with Mr. Terry. Oh, that's the Burj Khalifa. I know where that is. These are all pretty easy so far. This is in Dubai.
Welcome to student. What's that mean?
Student, oh, that means he joined as a member. So, Niels, thank you. It's a monthly donation, kind of like cool. Patreon. What's my opinion of the movie Straight Outta Compton? I haven't seen it, but I almost got a shirt that said Straight Outta Scotland. All right, where's Dubai? Here we go. So Burj Khalifa is right in here somewhere, right? I don't know exactly where it is, and I'm not going to take the time to look for it, but right there. Golfman D, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
How close do you have to be? So
no, you get more points. Yeah. Oh, okay. 3.7 miles. Still pretty good. Oh, this one's a little tougher now. Well, that's is that a French flag? React to Cartman becoming Robert E. Lee. I haven't seen that episode of South Park. I feel like this has got to be France. but I really can't tell for sure. That flag's a little kind of... All right, we're going to go with it. Watch, it's going to be like South America somewhere, like Chile or something, because that looks a little bit like it could be the Chilean flag, too. I'm going to go like South Central France. Oh, it was in the Czech Republic. It was in Prague. All right. I heard they're remaking All Quiet on the Western Front for Netflix. Let's see where we're at. Oh, man. Oh, man, we're 32 away. 32. This is crazy. All right, let's do a few more, and then we'll come back. Oh, boy. All right. Let's look at this. DLT. Oh, St. Petersburg. But that's not Russian. That's like Korean or Chinese or something. But it's definitely not Asian architecture, so it's got to be St. Petersburg. So that's up here.
Maybe the bus is from really far away.
It could be. That one was pretty easy. Cartman dressed as Lee, but acted more like Sherman. I was 1,000 yards away.
Oh, didn't we did see that show. Somebody asked if we watched the Netflix thing about the Texas Rangers that killed Bonnie and Clyde. We watched that.
Yeah, the Netflix show about the Highwaymen. Fantastic. So good. Of course, I'm a big fan of Kevin Costner in general. Sean, thank you. Appreciate you for subscribing. Quick, everyone, unsubscribe. Lewis, are you Welsh? Welsh people should be nicer than that.
Why does this keep showing up?
This is the Leaning Tower Pizza. That's when people donate. It shows up on there. Yeah. Yeah, so people can see it.
Donated. Oh, that's cool. I just thought it showed up there. I see.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Where are we at? Okay, let's see. 83. Don't you unsubscribe. Don't you unsubscribe. We have to see it happen. We have to actually see it happen. All right. So if you have unsubscribed, yeah, that was a Leaning Tower Pizza. Oh, you people.
That's not nice.
Stop it.
How rude.
And it only updates every so often. Everybody wants to be the 100,000th subscriber is what's happening here, I think.
You don't know who it was, though, right? It doesn't tell you.
Yeah, this is Italy. Let's go do Pisa real quick, and then we'll come back.
Order, right?
No, it doesn't. No, there's no way for anybody to know.
Where if that's the case, then it will be me.
Where is Pisa? Oh, Pisa's right there. Okay.
Oh, whose voice is that? I'm Mrs. VTG.
This is my wife that's talking. Yeah.
VTH.
443 yards away. All right.
Everyone leave.
Everyone leave.
No!
Stop it. Stop unsubscribing, you jerks. Stop it.
Oh, they're totally messing with you. That's not getting funny anymore. It's too hot here. Come on, people, subscribe.
Here's the worst part.
Oh, my gosh.
All you people that are subscribing, if you have public subscriptions on, I'm going to get an email saying you subscribed.
You just lost like 20 people. They hate you.
All right, I'm going off of it.
They hate you.
I'm going off of it. All right, we did good. We got all of those. Those were pretty easy. Let's do something a little harder.
Let the man get his 100 subs.
Joe, mate, thank you. Appreciate that. Dakota Kid, thank you. 95, I graduated high school in 95. Tyler, thank you. What's my Skyrim? When is my Skyrim playthrough? I was going to play Skyrim, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Say that name.
Vlaklav Blazek. I'm sure I messed that up. I apologize, but you're from Prague. Very cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dang, that was awesome. We're hoping
the way you said the name wrong.
Yeah. For another demonstration, something for a piggy bank. Thank you. Steve, thank you for signing up. Steve's always in the chats. We're hoping to see Prague someday. We've been eyeing down the road a couple years, maybe doing a Danube river cruise, and we want to visit some of those nations in that area. So, let's see where we're at. You jerks.
It's not funny anymore.
They want to keep. I'll keep streaming, okay? I'm not going to stop the stream as soon as we hit 100,000. I promise. So let's just make this happen.
Yes, we've watched Monty Python.
Oh, I love Monty Python.
Often.
My all-time favorite scene in any movie is the scene about repression, when they're like, "Help! Come see the violence inherent in the system."
And then the winged hussars arrive.
Then the winged hussars arrive.
Yes. Did you think
Mr. Beep? Yeah, we could do some of that.
One.
I think I got it, but let's. FOTY, thank you. Driftiest follower, thank you. Appreciate that. Here we go. $9.95. It's happening. $9.99. Oh, there it is. 100,000.
So proud of you.
Here comes the silver play button.
Oh no, it's gone!
Look at this.
Really?
You jerks.
We can't like be excited again.
Can't have anything nice. Wait. Woo! All right, we're not celebrating again.
Oh,
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
That's awesome, babe.
I'm going off of there for now. We'll do like.
I don't want to watch.
All right, you want to watch it go down again?
No. That's so cool.
Now it's going.
Oh
now everybody's resubscribing.
Let me take that for your scrapbook.
But holy cow! Everybody's going nuts in the chat now. The chat. Well, there's almost 1,000 people.
It is. It's
Metoxa, thank you. Appreciate that.
Keep
Dang.
it that way. Let's go. Yes.
We'll do
32.
a live stream when the silver play button comes as well. Because it's not possible without you guys. Holy cow! Now that we hit it.
Now you need to share it with your friends. I also put it on
Just
Facebook.
keep celebrating every time they
like,
said.
Hey, get on and yeah.
Aramil, thank you. Appreciate that. The chat is going nuts.
Oh, it's awesome.
Puggers.
Oh, I should just take a picture of that too.
Rapalos, thank you. Wait. I was gonna congratulate you on 100K when the Winged Hussars arrived.
That's awesome.
Freeman Stephenson, thank you. Appreciate that. If this was a reaction channel, you would request an Iceland map. We've been watching videos of people visiting Iceland. Would love to visit Iceland someday.
Unsub. That Nathaniel Smith, boy, he said, "Do your part, unsubscribe." Silly guy.
All right.
How fast it goes.
500K by July. I don't know about that. What's Social Blade say July will be? Let's take a look.
You're such an extremely talented and polite, and I didn't get it all.
Rub it on your son and daughter. Well, my daughter has 170,000, so she still got me by a lot.
She used to have 175, though.
Hers has gone down a little bit, but
she hasn't uploaded much.
all right, projections July 17th, 151,000. I feel like it's going to be higher than that.
Yeah, I think so.
But we'll see. We have a 100K army. Yes.
You have almost 1,000 people on.
Nate Carlo, thank you. Appreciate that. We did have 1,000. Everybody was here for the big
I'm saying you
100K, and now it's gone back down.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gone up and down a little bit.
Aww.
Yes, we did it, and I say that, and I know it brings on all the communist jokes and stuff, but I really do mean it. This is a community. I'm the guy that you see on the screen, but you guys are all a part of this, and I'm grateful for every single one of you.
Rachel's channel is Gory Gaming 24601.
I'll show you my daughters in a second here. Yeah, visit Wales. Oh, we want to visit Wales. Please pray for us mods and admins during these daring times when everyone is spamming.
We appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have no idea. We have like a handful of mods on Discord and on YouTube, and they are so faithful to being active. They're around a whole lot more than I am on the Discord and handling things and constantly in communication. And my Core Moon, thank you. Appreciate that.
Merch win.
That one, thank you. Merch win. We have merch. I need to update the merch, though.
Yes.
We need to get some new merch, but there is merch. Every video has merch on
Tell
it.
them where to find it.
Andrew Mason, thank you. Yeah, so any one of the videos, I'll show you by going to my gaming channel for a second.
And subscribe to the gaming channel.
Because the gaming channel also has merch on it, but I'll show you what that looks like, right? So when you go to a video like this one, the merch will be down. Where's my merch? What is going on? The merch should be there.
Try a different video. Maybe
that's very
you
strange.
Forgot on one or something.
Should we start a crusade with the 100K? That ginger guy, I'm glad to have you. I don't know what's going on. The merch should be on every video, and I'm not sure why it's not.
Does it automatically put it on?
It's supposed to.
Try a different one.
Here, we'll try one of the other ones. Your eyes hurt trying to read all this. All right, so let's go to. I guess we'll go to one of my videos.
They're all still yours, but different channel.
So here, we'll go to one of my recent videos. Because now I'm wondering if the merch is not showing up for some reason. It's not. What is going on? All right.
Okay.
We're going to have to fix that.
Good thing you said so.
We'll take care of that. Quattro, thank you. Yes, we will definitely get into some ancient Greek history. So in the meantime...
See, babe, they all knew what I knew all along. You're so special.
I'll post something later with the Teespring link for the merch. Okay, so what do we... Dang, we're already almost up to 100,000 and 100. What's my least favorite? I don't know if I have a least favorite war. What?
I pet you.
Oh, you were petting me?
It looks really weird. Sorry about that.
So if you guys like my historic site videos that I do, I'm going to do a couple of channel recommendations for you while we're streaming here.
Well, don't forget to do Rachel's too.
Oh yeah, and I'll show you my daughters in a second. So next week when I go to Toccoa, Georgia to help with the cleanup at Currahee, JD, who runs the History Underground, is the guy who organized that. So I'll be down there with him. So you'll probably see him in my videos from there. You might see me in his videos from there. But he's got fantastic historic site videos, and he's actually uploading. He's doing a series from Gettysburg right now. He was just in Gettysburg recently, but he's been to Europe and done stuff at Normandy, things like that. Very, very good, and he's much better at like the video editing part of things than I am. So I'm hoping to get some tips from him when I'm there next week to talk to him about that stuff. Someone says pet him again.
That's awkward.
So here, I'll show you my daughter's channel. Her subs have actually gone down a little bit. But here's my daughter's channel here. She does a lot of like Royale High on Roblox and that kind of stuff. She's got 171,000 subscribers now. I'll show you all my kids' channels for that matter.
Eli wanted to come up and plug his.
My son Eli wanted to plug his video or his channel. So then here's my son Eli, who's 8 years old. This is his channel. And he's got 1.95. He's got almost 2,000 subscribers. He needs like 40 subscribers to hit 2,000. And he does content a little more often, but not very often. And then my son Caleb, he hasn't made a video for like a year. He does.
I think that was like a week he did stuff and that was about it.
He did stuff for a little while.
He's bored with it.
But he got bored with it, yeah. So this is Caleb's channel
he's got about
here.
the same amount.
Yeah. So there's all of those.
Rachel's? You did Rachel's? Oh, yeah. Did you? I don't remember.
What's that?
Did you do Rachel's?
I did Rachel's first,
I'm losing my memory.
Yeah, he did do a very good video at Tippecanoe. You're right, creative name. Save the petting for your OnlyFans, please. I do not have an OnlyFans.
I don't know. You got 100,000. We could probably start.
No.
You could do your music there.
Oh yeah, no.
Like it could be can be a legit thing, right? Or no?
You're subscribed to Eli Nathan. Thank you for
Aww.
that. Streams with she did a stream with her boyfriend the other day.
Oh, brother.
She's got a new boyfriend. His name's Aryeh. He's Jewish actually, which is interesting for a Christian pastor's daughter. But hey, you know, when am I going to release my OnlyFans to the public? I can assure you, I do not have an OnlyFans. The Discord doesn't have 40K members.
They could probably find your music on YouTube.
We are a YouTube family.
Huh.
What's that?
Your songs.
They can probably find my music if they look a little bit. Yeah.
No, I'm not into the YouTube.
I have seen Imitation Game and 13 Hours. Both very good. What historical event has the coolest name? Well, that's obvious. My wife even knows the answer to this one.
Wait,
what historic event has the coolest name?
Oh, the dead zombies.
The Attack of the Dead Men. Come on.
Dead Men, sorry.
Yeah, the Attack of the Dead Men.
You had Pizza Hut today, huh?
I did have.
Thank you for throwing away that box.
I had wings, yes. This is the historic event.
Saturday. Checking on your
she's reading my text messages.
Because you had so many sitting here, I thought they were congrats, but they're all like the ones you don't actually.
What if I get 3 copyright strikes? Well, I won't, but if
what?
I do, I don't know.
For saying that word? For saying the attack.
I will appeal it and it'll get overturned.
You're not allowed to copy. For what?
No, nothing. There's somebody just randomly asked that.
I was gonna say, what do we do?
The Arab cast, I don't talk about more modern stuff like that. So, wait, Morgan. Wait. Are you? Is that where you live, Morgan? Ebbw Vale is cheering.
Wait, what?
My family's from Ebbw Vale. And her family's from Blano, which is on the other side of the hill from there.
That's crazy.
I've talked about this before on the channel, but let's. Oh yeah, here we go. So let's talk about this for a second. My wife's maiden name is Watkins, which is Welsh. So my Croft family, my Croft ancestors came from Ebbowvale, and her Watkins family came from Blana, which is right here on the other side of the hill from that town. So they're literally like across the hill from each other.
They said you have to do an acoustic version of the Winged Hussars.
An acoustic version of the Winged Hussars.
And somebody was demanding a duel between
He
the
lives
admins
there.
and the mods. Oh,
That is
that's
crazy.
insane.
Someday I will visit that town.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, St. David's Church up here in Beaufort is where my ancestors are buried. They lived here, but that's where they're buried. So my family is from everywhere. That's what happens when you know your ancestors back really far. All right, wait.
Let's. They can see the merch now.
Oh, they can? Maybe it's only available on some things.
Maybe.
Grab one of my guitars.
Which one you want? Oh,
give me the Yamaha.
Oh, honey, you have to really tune them because they're going to be.
The Yamaha should be okay. All right, I'm pulling up the chords. I've never attempted to play this song before. We'll try. My good guitar is at the church, so this is one of my backup guitars.
I have to tune it. It's too hot in here. It's not.
Let's see. It's actually pretty well in tune. This one stays in tune.
Can't believe you're gonna play for them.
This has really old strings on it, so. Oh.
I can't believe you're gonna do that.
All right, one of these strings is out. Hold on.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to pull up an online tuner real quick, guys. So
on your phone?
bear with me. Oh, I do have a tuner on my phone. What am I thinking? This is why my wife's here, to keep my head on straight.
No, just because it's fun. I wanted to see the numbers and I didn't know how to watch them otherwise.
We'll check the number again real quick here.
Let
me tune my guitar and then we're gonna do the Winged Hussars. I'll have to find a key that I can sing it in. Where are we at on subs? Oh, I actually went off the subs
you
thing.
Too many feet open.
I do have a lot of things open. All right, let me tune the guitar real quick. These strings are really in bad shape. They're old. Because the problem is I can't sing in the same key as Sabaton because he sings too high for me. Oh, this is a tuner right here too. I bought that a long time ago.
You haven't played this guitar in years.
Yeah. I bet it's been at least a year since I played this guitar.
More than, honey, when we moved in, you barely. That's when I hung it on the wall.
Finally an OnlyFans, someone says. Cry for help in time of need. Await relief from holy league. I've never tried to play this. 60 days of siege, outnumbered and weak. Sent a message to the sky. Wounded soldiers left to die. Will they hold the wall or will the city fall? Dedication, dedication. Oh, there's an F sharp minor. Oh wait, I'm doing this in a different key in my head. I'm doing it in C. Dedication, dedication. They're outnumbered 15 to 1, and the battle's begun.
No, you don't want to sing it.
Then the Winged Hussars. I have to sing it down. I can't sing that high. Then the Winged Hussars arrived. I can't sing this part. The Winged Hussars arrived. Coming down to turn the tide. All right, anyway, that was fun.
Now you're going to get a copyright strike.
Nah, I shouldn't. Because I was doing it won't be a big deal.
I'm sure
All
we
right.
don't have to pay for this. You can easily
that song's not in my key.
Ed Sheeran levels. No,
I'm not as good as Ed Sheeran.
But
But
you can play Ed Sheeran.
let's see. I found a love
There you go. Darn, he's good.
for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl. I'm singing to my wife now. Beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not. give you up this time. Battle Hymn of the Republic. That's a little different than what we were just doing there. Someone said I just muted the stream.
This stream has everything.
I can't play Freebird. I'm not. How many subscribers did I just lose you?
No, come on, he's so good.
Steve says, let's see where we're at.
They don't like the singing. Historian, pastor, musician. Is there anything you can't do?
Dance. I can't dance.
Dancing's not good.
Yeah, not a dancer.
Are you gonna play anymore?
Yeah, no. Here, go ahead, take it.
But it was so pretty.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, this is not Grand Ole Opry level of music. No, I was not ready to sing, and my voice is in nowhere. When is History Guy music?
He does have an album.
My favorite cheering song is Photograph. And yes, I do have an album.
Somebody said they'd buy an album, you know. Yeah, you can put it on the merch.
Doing to SARS, I just did a minute ago. Wonderwall. New title, Serenading His Wife Again.
Oh, yes. You know, I actually have an album, too.
You do not have an album.
You made me an album with our songs.
Oh, that's right, I did. Okay.
Yes, and the ones you wrote. It's not, like, published. It was just for me.
All right, what else fun can we do here? Play Hall of the Mountain King. Don't play Wonderwall. We need to hear Jesus Take the Wheel. I am not Carrie Underwood at all.
Can you cut your hair? He did.
I did cut my hair. Kevin Desmond, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll get to some Chinese history at some point. The best historical figure musician.
Ooh.
There have been some good ones. 200,000 subs dance stream.
No.
No.
How do I become a member?
There's a join button. It should be just below on the stream. What's this? Mrs. VTH needs a private concert later. She gets them
all the time.
She gets those, yeah. I know how to woo my wife when I need to. What English soccer team do I support? It's right here. West Bromwich Albion.
VTH.
Soon to be in the championship.
What's it say? Normal day in the what?
Do I cut my own hair? No. I pay somebody to
Does
do
it
that.
look like it?
LOL banana. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sing Eminem. I don't know any Eminem songs. French Empire or British? Definitely British. How many subs for OnlyFans?
Oh no! All these people went down. Is this when you started singing and they like? Is that what happened?
No, that was after I hit 100,000.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
No, that's not after I started singing.
Hot tub stream, sub hot tub. Somebody buys us a hot tub. We'll do a hot tub stream. You buy us a hot tub. We'll do a hot tub.
By the time we hit 200K, we might be able to afford a hot tub. Play the Oregon Trail. Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that because I just installed it on my phone. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show it to you here. There it is.
Liverpool's the best.
Liverpool's the best. Oh, man. That's not okay. Brian Brown, thank you. You're currently in the U.S. Navy, and one of the requirements is that you learn about history. Learn your history. So the question is, could I give a little bit of information about the Battle of Coral Sea? So first of all, there's Oregon Trail. So first of all, Brian, thank you for the donation, and thank you for your service. We appreciate that. And you are hidden. Okay. So the Battle of Coral Sea, let's talk about that for a little bit, because that is in the Pacific. I was actually just listening to, if you want a good talk on that, Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. He has a podcast called The Supernova in the East, and he talks a lot about the Battle of Coral Sea. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about some Chinese history, LOL banana, at some point. But Coral Sea, the main thing to know about Coral Sea is that this is, I think, the first, and it says it right here. It's the first battle in history in which opposing ships fight each other without being able to see each other. And that's brand new in the history of naval warfare, because it's the first time you have carriers on both sides fighting. And it kind of goes back and forth. And this is where you have you have the U.S. and the Japanese both losing carriers. The U.S. lose 2 carriers. And actually, I think, it was the Lexington was the one that was lost. But this is all early in the war. And this is when the Japanese are still on the offensive. And it's right at about the time when they're starting to slow that offensive down. Drachenfell's got great stuff. They're absolutely right. Steve's right. Drachenfell's probably one of the best naval history channels out there.
You missed a... Did somebody ask why you didn't bring out the glasses?
Oh, I'm wearing my contacts right now, actually. That's why I haven't brought out the glasses.
He gets handsome for you guys. He puts his contacts in to get on.
Yeah, just a few more subs to beat PewDiePie. Not quite.
No.
Any advice or tip for people who want to start to write a book? Write about something that you're passionate about. Find a topic that, number one, you love and you want to learn about, but also write about something that few people are writing about. Find a topic that that people don't maybe know a lot about. Yeah, I see that. What's my favorite food? Pizza, chicken and dumplings. Those are probably the two. Oh, they just got to the Coral Sea last week. Interesting. Gambling. Thank you. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, there's another one that's like so.
Oh, there's a few. There's a few bands that do historic stuff. I haven't found one I like as much as Sabaton, though. My favorite time period to learn about is the Wars of the Roses and the U.S. Civil War. PewDiePie ain't got nothing on us. All right.
No, I'm not making videos.
I'm gonna check where we're at on subs. I
Let's
want to
see.
drag this over real quick so that it's off of there for a second, because I don't want certain things to be seen, particularly that. Let's see the live count.
Oh, you lost some. You were like at...
No, hold on.
Oh,
Hold
wait,
on. It has to
what?
update.
Oh.
Oh, no, that is the update. So it's
Just
100,112. No, we weren't that high.
Oh, that's right. I was
Yeah.
I was forgetting there was... I thought it was 0, not 1.
Lewis, you asked me that already. I'm not going to get 3 copyright strikes. I'm not worried about that. I don't violate copyright rules. My favorite food is steak. I do like steak.
Yeah. Pineapple on pizza? No, he won't eat it that way.
Is there any chance for Mrs. Vlogging Through History to love history?
He's making me like it a lot
I'm
more.
getting her mediocre, lukewarm
I listen.
toward history.
No, I enjoy your videos. You make it fun and interesting. Plus, it's fun to watch everything that your fans say.
What do I
really
know?
cool.
What do I know about Estonia? Not a lot, unfortunately. Air horn noises.
Why would Mrs. HGG, you would do great. Nobody wants to... what would I do a channel on? Nobody wants to hear me say anything. Listen, it's all I can do to keep up with these guys.
Last season of Game of Thrones, thoughts? I didn't think it was as bad as everybody else did, but the main thing I wish that they had done, like maybe 3 more seasons, I felt like they just tried to hurry up and get to the end instead of letting it play out naturally, and I think that hurt it a lot.
Let's go under.
End of year goals for Vlogging Through History. Make an OnlyFans, singing videos, and beat PewDiePie. Was history my first choice as an academic career? Yes, it was.
Force her. Why?
Thoughts on Mexican history? Mexico has a great history. It's like the United States, a much more recent history, at least the nation of Mexico. But you've got the Aztecs and that kind of stuff, which is very fascinating.
Who shoots first?
Han Solo, Dan Sickles, John Wilkes Booth sitting at a table. Who shoots first? Dan Sickles, and then he gets away with it. Maddox, I've seen you say that like 40 times now. You don't need to tell me again. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thoughts on Dan Carlin as a history guy? I like Dan Carlin because he doesn't claim to know everything. A lot of academic people think they're the expert and they know more than everybody else. I can relate to Dan Carlin because, like me, he's one of those guys that's like really passionate about history, but also acknowledges, hey, I'm just some guy talking about history. I don't know everything. So I like him for that reason. And he's very easy to listen to, and he's a lot of fun to listen to, I think.
We have made some reactions. I've done a couple.
My wife has done a couple reactions with me.
Not a lot, but...
Yeah. I did like Vikings.
He does not annoy me too much. Don't worry.
Mr. B, but yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up before too long. Anyway, but thank you guys. Greatest world leader in history. Oh, I don't know if you can compare one generation to the next.
You should join a K-pop boy group.
A K-pop boy group.
No, because you can't
Wow.
dance. You can't dance. But I enjoy watching those K-pop boy groups.
Funniest guy in history you learned about. Rasputin's a pretty interesting dude. So many wars to react to, but no channel checks out the COD wars between UK and Iceland. For a minute, I'll have to check that out. English Civil War Cavaliers or Roundheads? Well, you know, interesting. One of my ancestors was a general in the English Civil War. I'll tell you about him real quick here. I'll pull him up for you. So this is one of my ancestors, Edward Whalley, and he was one of the people who signed the death warrant for the king when they executed the king. And when they restored the monarchy and they started hunting down the regicides, the people who signed the death warrant, he went into hiding in a cave in New England in America. Been here since 18,000 subs. Awesome. Keep streaming.
Till 200,000. No.
Kyle, am I in the Youngstown general area? Yes, Austintown. Billy the Kid versus Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp would win. How did Chamberlain do as a brigade commander? Chamberlain was very good commander, but he kept getting wounded. But he ended up division commander at the end. Reacted to epic rap battle Jack the Ripper versus Hannibal Lecter.
Is that the only one?
I think that is the only one you've done.
I did another one. No, wasn't there another one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was. Oh, there was 2 in that same video.
Was it?
Yeah. 2, that's why.
Was it Beauregard? Beauregard was in command of the troops who fired on Fort Sumter.
Is there a YouTube subscriber demographic map? Oh, that'd be cool if so. Where are most of your subs from?
Yeah, do you want to see? I can show you the demographic map. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll pull that up.
As I say, you've told me before. It's pretty neat.
1 second here. Audience, I think, is where we do that.
Top geographics?
I'm trying to remember exactly where that is because I know there is a way.
I just saw it down here. Go down. Right here?
Top geographies.
Oh, geography.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not reading as well.
It's not showing the map, but there is a way to find the map. Let me see if I can find it again.
Oh, you can find a map?
Give me 1 second, guys. I can't see the chat at at this moment.
So don't say anything yet.
Yeah.
Don't type anything. We won't see it.
I know there was a channel that showed it.
I remember you showing me before one time.
I'll
just read off.
I'll read it to you guys for now. So 47%. Oh, here I can drag this over and let you guys see it. So here's the demographics in the last 28 days. And this is total views.
I didn't think that many from the States watched you. No offense, I thought most of your fans are other countries.
So 47, Dragon Force, thank you, appreciate that. And MT Hall Lacquer, thank you.
That wasn't my water.
You just drank my Mountain Dew. That's awesome. I don't think it shows state by state for America. So 47% U.S., 6.4% United Kingdom, 5.1% Germany, 4.7% Canada, 2.3% in Sweden, then Australia, Philippines, Netherlands. You can see the list there.
But that's views, right? Not
that's views. That's not subscribers.
Oh, okay.
Subscription source. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that's just where they subscribed from. So that doesn't show. Here's age. Let's take a look at age.
Yeah, somebody was talking about ages. There you go. It is a younger group. You're right.
It is a younger group than my gaming channel. My gaming channel is more in the 30 to 50 age bracket.
I would guess it's mostly men too. Click up.
It is mostly almost all men.
I bet if you click geography, that's probably where your map is up there. Because see, it's doing your.
I did. That's where I was already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gender is 95.3% male.
Oh, the one boy said his girlfriend really likes you. She watches you. She doesn't like history though, but she watches you. She's starting to come around.
Yes, Rabbit Corn, we did hit it.
It says you hit. Aw.
You found out you joined July 6th. Steve, that was like the day I created the channel.
Shut up. That's so cool.
I believe. I can tell you exactly the day the channel was created.
Steve, that's so neat.
July 6th was the day the channel was created. Were you on the gaming channel first and you were like somebody who came over that day? Came over, yes. Which king from the Wars of the Roses would make the most interesting president? Ooh. Well, there's only a few kings from the Wars of the Roses. Richard III. I'd be interested to see him. Yeah, Mrs. HGG did play Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. She designed a ship for me.
I enjoy playing with big guns.
She enjoys playing with big guns. You can interpret that how you will.
Have you told them the story about how I can shoot better than you can?
I haven't told them that story, and
You
now
told
I
it
guess I
yesterday
have
in
to.
church.
Okay, so now my wife's insisting I tell this story.
Well, I grew up around
All right,
learning to shoot. You didn't.
So I tell you what, we'll wrap it up with this, and I'll include the wife in the video
didn't
here.
Need to do that.
Let's make it bigger here.
Nobody really needs to see me. It's okay. Don't mind.
I'm gonna see if I can. I can't. I gotta get the. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't mind the craziness that's happening on the screen right now. I'm going to change the dimensions of the webcam.
I don't even know where your webcam is anymore.
It's right there.
Because you keep changing them. You don't need to put me in there. It's okay.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. So, Rabbit Corn, thank you. Appreciate that. If I were ever to conquer the U.S., how would I do it? Wow, that's a good question. I'd have to get the military on my side somehow, but I'm not sure. So, all right, my wife wants me to close with this story, and then we're going to wrap up the stream. We moved back to Ohio from Pennsylvania when she was very, very pregnant with our second child, our first son, who's 13 now. And we went trap shooting with some friends from church with shotguns. I've never fired a shotgun in my life to this point. I was on a rifle team when I was in middle school. I was really good with a 22.
I didn't fire shotguns either.
But so they were doing like clay pigeons, right? You know, so like trap shooting. And so I think I did twice, and I missed both times.
No, we did 5.
We did
5
5
rounds,
each?
and I think you hit 2 out of 5.
So she says I hit 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
She's 8 months pregnant. And how many did you hit?
4.
And she hit 4 out of 5.
I missed
with
the
a shotgun.
first one. I had to get my sightings. I missed the first one.
Yeah, so she's a better shot than me, is what she's saying. But I could
yeah.
own you in video games, so.
Not risk. Oh!
I can beat you. I taught you everything you know.
He taught me how to
Risk.
play Risk, and then I beat him. He taught me how to play Madden football, and then I beat him.
So, yeah, with that, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and supported this channel. Thank you to all of our patrons.
Absolutely.
Thank you to those who have donated on GoFundMe, to those of you who donate in the streams. This is what I am doing to put food on the table and a roof over our heads now. And we've had a lot going on personally that I don't talk about on the channel, but we have some personal struggles. Nothing like with our marriage or anything like that, but in our family. Some health concerns in our family. And it's been a strain with her being in school full-time and working full-time. The success of this channel and all of your donations have made it possible for her to drop down to working part-time now. That would not be possible without all of you guys, so we are grateful for that. And we do not, for one moment, take for granted where our support comes from. So thank you guys for all of that.
You guys are awesome.
And we will be back soon with some more content. If you haven't already, subscribe to the gaming channel as well. So thanks, guys.
Get that one to 100,000.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We'll definitely do a stream when we get the silver play button when it comes in. Thank you, guys. We'll see you again.